Today I thought we'd take a tour of my raised bed gardens here in front of my house. Hi, I'm Kathleen and this is my Alabama farm life. But first I want to take a look at these fig bushes that my kids brought home yesterday. I'm not quite sure where we're going to put them, but they are going to be a wonderful addition to our up and coming food forest. And you can never have enough figs. They are so good during the summertime. And so here is the front of my house. We're still working on my curb appeal, but as you can see, all the ivy is done and we have an additional raised bed. I have one more raised bed that needs to be put up out here, but we're not going to set it up until I get this corner cleaned up. I still have a lot of work here that I need to do. But guys, look at this beautiful job they did with creating this hoop cover for the raised bed. They ended up planting green peppers. Those are Bonnie's green peppers. And I think that Andrea has started some flowers and she's going to put some flowers in there as soon as they get started. And over here in the next bed, she has her strawberries and her yellow marigolds. And I can see some red in there. I know they've been harvesting strawberries. These plants look absolutely beautiful and they look like they're really thriving in this raised bed. I wonder why I had so many problems 2 years ago with my strawberries, but it doesn't matter. I have them across the street and they're already producing wonderful little red strawberries. And then over here is my work in progress, my curb appeal. I still haven't got that stump down and I really can't do any more work until those 2 stumps are gone. But working on it. And in this raised bed I have my garlic and my onions, and they're doing fairly well. Now I also have my little yellow froggy in here. I moved him over because it got swallowed up by the growth of the other plants. And here are my red onions that I got from the Survival Seeds 2025 collaboration, and they are doing really well. It looks like most of the seeds came up. I was thinking about putting in the rest of the seeds, but we shall see. And in my next raised bed, I have my carrots, which are doing really well, and then I have all these radishes. I have like 4 different types of radishes in here, and they are just growing like gangbusters. I am really, really happy with them. And again, here's the carrots. I don't think they're loving the heat too much, but they've come up, they are growing, and hopefully I'll get a second harvest of carrots before summer settles in and it's just too hot. And over here is my spinach, and it is growing nicely. I do not think it likes the heat. And guys, look at my beets. These are the Detroit Beets, also from the Survival Seeds 2025 collaboration. And I am so pleased. I'm going to have a really, really nice harvest really, really soon. And then I have some marigolds, onions, and then I have the single bok choy that my daughter-in-law planted when she made some ramen soup, and it's growing really well. Now over here we have the table, and this is basically our hardening off table. I have my tomatoes here. I think these are Better Boys. I have a Cow Wonder pepper from the Survival Seeds collaboration, and then I have my Romas. Oh my goodness, my chickens are going crazy. But I have my Romas. They seem to be doing pretty good. I'm not going to be planting them out in the field, but these guys have to go out into the field really soon. So I also have some new seeds started out here. My daughter-in-law has some flower seeds here. I'm not quite sure what she's growing. And then my son planted some more jalapenos after we already bought some, and some more tomatoes. Actually, these could be probably 2 cases of tomatoes, but I'm pretty sure the one is jalapenos. We planted them outside and put them in the sunshine, and we're hoping that this is going to be enough to get those jalapenos started. I've just had the worst luck this year. And then underneath are my growing bags that I'm going to have to pull out, and I need to get new soil in because those are where my melons are going to go in. And over here here are some more strawberries and marigolds in my herb garden. You can see the beautiful sage is in bloom, but I'm going to have to cut this back pretty hard. I've got way too many herbs in here. My oregano is taking over, the spearmint, and these rosemary bushes. I need to cut them back hard. In fact, I think I'm taking one of them out and putting them someplace else. It is just so green and lush and beautiful. I really love it. And my irises, I think they've finished blooming. I don't see any more blossoms on them, so I think they're done for the year. But when they bloom, they really are pretty. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the tour, and I'm hoping that I have inspired you to start using raised beds and to remove ornamentals and start planting things that are edible. All right, guys, with that, I want to thank you so much for watching my video. I also want to remind you that I do have memberships. I want to thank my members. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. Also remind you that I have my second channel, Literature and More with Kathleen, where I am writing my book and hopefully getting it finished soon. That's going to be Grayson's Mansion. And also my third channel, Chickens Live with My Alabama Farm Life. You guys have a blessed and joyous day, and I will see you on my next video.